everybody, welcome to Retrocore, Classic Gaming Music, episode number 10. Yes, the big 1-0. Today, it should be a pretty good show. It might run a little over the hour mark today. I got some little treats here and there, a little nostalgic fun fact, a personal experience for me. I mentioned it on the last Retrocore, but I found the music, so when I get to it, I'll tell you. And a super comparison at the end. So, to get things started off though, it's Breath of Fire time. Breath of Fire 3 to be exact. Even the sun's happy from Breath of Fire 3. I said before, even the sun's happy. Kicked us off there from Breath of Fire 3. That's the fishing song, if anyone didn't know, when you're fishing. Followed by Wizards and Warriors 2, Iron Sword, Stage 1 music. Yes, Don, that was for you. Enjoy. Next up is a kind of a little tiny bonus then and now. Because, it's a Tiny Toons comparison. A Nintendo track and the Sega Genesis track. The first one's from the Nintendo game, just Tiny Toon Adventures. The second one's going to be from Tiny Toon Adventures Buster's Hidden Treasure, which was reviewed on Retrocore. Very good game. But it's Tiny Toon's main theme to both songs. Both Stage 1 music. So, just a comparison. Enjoy. There you go, folks. Little tiny then and now. I do believe I like the Nintendo version more. It seemed to be more full, had more sounds, whereas the Sega version didn't. It sounded better, but the Nintendo version, I don't know, better for me. Next up is a couple. I didn't really go and do anything special this time. I was just picking tracks, so there's no like 2 songs from a certain game coming up. So it's just going to be randomized until I get to some special stuff. First up is Corneria from Starfox on the Super Nintendo. Then Tiny Characters in a Huge World from Suikoden on the PlayStation 1. I hope you enjoy. Tiny Characters in a Huge World was the last one. I don't know what I said before, but it's Tiny Characters in a Huge World. It was named that because on the world map you're really, really tiny, and it's a big world. So, it's kind of funny they named the song that, because that's the world map theme. From Suikoden, and before that was Corneria from Starfox on the SNES. For people who like to call it SNES, I don't. I call it SNES. I call it SNES to make people mad. Okay. Next up, we're just getting into some, who knows, Rocket Knight Adventures. I finally found the soundtrack. We'll get into some Rad Racer, and who knows what else. So stay tuned. I am your host, DJ Sexy Lips, bringing you the hits of yesterday, gaming style. Rocket Knight Adventures, gotta love that game. Like I said, reviewed recently on Retrocore, was the first song there. Stage 1 music, followed by Track Race number 2 from Rad Racer, some of Nobuo Uematsu's first work. Everyone knows him from Final Fantasy fame. And last but not least, we had Battle number 1, the main battle theme from SaGa Frontier on the PlayStation 1. Okay. The next little Pete is that nostalgic treat I was talking about. Back the last Retrocore, if you guys listen to it, if anyone listens to it, you recall me and Colin talking about games that kind of scared us as kids. Well, I mentioned a Nintendo game called Monster Party. It's so funny. It scared me when I was a kid. The first song is, it's happy. You're walking around, fighting stuff, and let's just get into it. And here's the happy part. See, it was kind of upbeat and happy, right? I mean, nothing really serious going on. Happy music, kind of happy music. Then you're walking along. That's round 1, part 1 music, by the way. And then you hear crack-a-boom, thunder and stuff, and lightning. The screen flashes, and everything turns frickin' evil. Like everything's destroyed. Looks nasty. There's blood dripping off of stuff. The monsters completely change. There's evil dogs running around, eyeballs, all kinds of scary monsters. And the music, oh god, the music. This is the part, the music really scared me. This is really probably what started impacting my video game music liking. Is this next scary song. And now you gotta remember, this is coming from a 5 or 6 year old's mind too. I know this is in no way scary music now, and it is kind of eerie, I guess, but this, you gotta remember, I was 5 or 6, so come on. Don't make too much fun. I'm sure everyone else out there has had some kind of stupid video game spook like that, if you will. So, alright folks, that was one of my little treats. It's about the halfway mark of the show, and we'll just get into what we do here. Some more video game music. I am your host, DJ Sexy Lips, bringing you the hits from yesterday, gaming style. Ancient Ruins from Gunstar Heroes kicked us off there, from the SaGa Genesis. That game will be released here soon on the PlayStation Network, so be looking forward to that. I know I am. Okay, next up, it wouldn't be classic gaming music here without Final Fantasy, but I'm doing a tricky style. This is Final Fantasy music, all done by the man himself, Nobuo Uematsu, but it's a trick. This is his band, the Black Mages. So, here is some Final Fantasy music done by the guy who did it with his own band, the Black Mages. First up is Matoya's Cave. I love this freaking track. again, Matoya's Cave, as redone by the Black Mages. That includes the guy who did Final Fantasy music, Nobuo Uematsu. He's in the band himself. So I'm pretty sure people know that, but I'm just sharing it for the ones who didn't. Matoya's Cave is from Final Fantasy I. If you fail and do not know that either, she's the witch in the cave, and as a fan favorite track. It's redone a lot on like OC Remix, and I just love that track. Next up is a Final Fantasy VIII song done by the Black Mages called "The Man with the Machine Gun," which we all know is Laguna in those ignorant flashbacks. So here's "The Man with the Machine Gun" by the Black Mages. next song and last song for our Final Fantasy segment on this show is another Black Mage song, Battle Theme from Final Fantasy VI. This one's okay. I'm sure I could have picked a better one, but they all can't be winners, or zingers as Primus likes to put it. So, Battle from Final Fantasy VI, as done by the Black Mages. I am your host, DJ Sexy My Lips. Now, it's time for plug time. Yeah. Check out Don or Sober and M over at GameSocietyPodcast.podomatic.com. Tell them we sent you. Also, check out our original show, which covers anything retro gaming style. Atari all the way up to the PSX 64 era. Probably soon PS2 will be in there. So, check us out at retrocore.podomatic.com. And obviously you know where to find this show, vagary.tv, and when the bandwidth allows it, at Podomatic as well. Next up, we have Sonic music, because we do that here all the time. First up is Data Select Screen from Sonic 3, and then another epic, I can't stress the epicness of Sonic Adventure, Windy Hill. So, enjoy. Sonic Adventure, freaking epic, music-wise especially. SaGa, you obviously knew what you were doing on the Dreamcast and the SaGa with music, so what the hell happened? Really? Why go techno-y J-pop? I mean, seriously. You knew what you were doing. You had epic freaking music. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Again, Windy Hill Zone, Windy Valley, whatever you want to call it, from Sonic Adventure. Freaking epic. Okay, this is the end of the show. I might have lied about it being over an hour, but it probably will end up being over an hour, because this is a super then and now. Super duper. The song has been played before in a past RCVGM. That's Retrocore Classic Gaming Music. The Moon from Ducktales. Yes, I know. I love this song. I love it, I love it, I love it. So here it is. The Moon. And then a Norg OC remix of the Moon. And then the super duper special then and now, this is what makes it super duper special now, is Brentalfloss's version. Brentalfloss is my hero. He takes old songs like this and puts lyrics to them. So, and the last song will be the Moon theme from DuckTales again, as done by Brentalfloss. If this poses a problem, if he doesn't like it, I will re-edit the show and take it out. Same with you, Screw Attack. I know he's featured on your site. I love you guys both. And if you guys don't like it, and it makes you mad in pants, I will re-edit the show and take it off. Just putting that out there. This has been a great show, I believe. I hope y'all liked all the tunes on it. I am your host, DJ Sexy Lips, bringing you hits from yesterday, gaming style.
Ducks. Yes, ducks in outer space from the Disney afternoon to the moon. Wait, Uncle Scrooge, you need a suit out there. How are you alive? You need heat. Also air. That's gotta be one expensive game. You are up on the moon, looking for treasure. You've gone insane. Ooh, crazy duck in space. Yeah, you're really greedy and you're old. You got a creepy Scottish accent, dude, and you bathe in gold. That's kind of good for you. This ought to be the ending credits theme. It's a soaring song, flying high like a dream. But it was used as a level 2, underscoring the life of a retarded mallard on the fucking moon. Oh, crazy duck in space, so I hope you keep me in the wheel. You could buy the moon and say, put it on my bill,